What if I was not having a curated feed? What would come? I have had times where my feed was not very curated. I recurate my feed every month. You know what? It it comes with random AITA videos. You know what AITA is on Reddit. Random. And the most difficult part with this uncurated feed is that it is fucking interesting. It's like, am I the asshole? AITA. Should I forgive my wife for cheating on me? Actually, this is what has come. And it is interesting. Everybody likes to, oh my God, okay, let's hear what he's saying. What happens is your brain does not get into the mode to do something. Your brain, okay, now let's get into a mode, get entertained. And once it gets into a mode to entertain, oh my God, you're gone. Because now you'll spend the next 2 hours of your life trying to get that dopamine hit. Okay, okay, this story was interesting. Where is the part two? Now you are searching for the part two. Now after the part two, you are like, oh, is there something else very, very, very good? Okay, you now go to the channel, you scroll through its shorts because now you have interesting shorts, especially with the service mapper background and the text coming in and shit. You know. I know you know. I can see you. I know you know. And that is or has been the scene with me and with everyone. It has been a scene with Tim. I can tell it has been a scene with everyone. And the difference maker is whether you can come out of that cycle soon enough and curate your feed well enough to break it into chunks or break it into chunks of valuable information that you feed your brain so that it gets into a mode of productivity. What I mean by that is, let's say I am interested in AI and ML. I curate my shorts, I curate my videos in such a way that I just get AI ML related shorts. You'll be like, Sarthak, how will that help me in my life? I mean, okay, it gets my brain a little bit aligned towards AI ML. I might be wanting to do a little bit AI ML. But how does that? I mean, I'm just doing AI ML and watching videos. Well, hell no. I say, let's say you're watching AI ML video and there is some project that you want to do. And suddenly something comes out and you're like, okay, let me do this project. You know what happened to a guy? I forgot his name. Okay. And he was like, he was really good at coding and all. He was into tech industry. And he suddenly found that 75-day challenge on YouTube. So what he did was he was like, okay, from now, since he was not into that gym walla thing and all. So what he did was, okay, now every day I will make a project. I'll give the whole day to a project because he had free time. I don't know what his logistics of academics and other things were, but his decision was, I'll give one day to a project. So like he spends like sometimes the previous day scrolling for projects or getting a project from the internet. So one day he was just scrolling some app and he saw a random ass project called Super Memory in AI. He did what he was like, okay, let's make this. And he made that in a day. Went on to his other projects. The next day he's doing the same thing, same thing, same thing. He did this for like around 2, 3 months, 75 days. Yep. You know what? He's a well-known millionaire now. Why? Because that random ass project named Super Memory solved a very big problem among AI, and that is how do they store memory and how do they train on their own memory. That guy didn't know that this would happen. He did not start this project. He did not, start doing this for this. He was like, I'll make 75 projects in 75 days. Fuck it, I'll do it. And like this thing kind of also aligns with Tim's quote of the week that volume defeats luck. He was just like this. And one of the reasons he was able to find this is because he was on the right feed, on the right track, on the right time.